So, you guys wanted me to answer some questions. And honestly, I'm more than happy to do that. And by that I mean I'm really not happy to do that. That was not part of the deal. When I created this Scuffed Discord, it was not part of the deal to answer questions. And then Little over here was like, oh hey, how about you make a channel for questions like how I got my name? So then I was like, huh, okay, jokingly made a hashtag questions like how I got my name. And then added him. And then everybody was like, oh yeah, cool, cool. And then people started asking questions. People asked 4 questions. And it was like, well, actually, that's not 4 questions, I'm a liar. But they asked questions, and then I was like, you know what? They clearly didn't get the joke here. The joke is clearly flew over the head. And I was like, all right, we'll just spice it up. We'll make sure that they understand it's a joke. I cannot guarantee I can get to every question, as there are a lot here. Sorry, gang. The joke is that there's like a lot of questions, but there's actually only 3. I could answer them like instantly. But then people didn't understand that either, and people just questions, and it's insane. Why do you guys just didn't get the joke at all? It just literally flew past your head. Also, fun little fact, I'm turning 20 soon, so I have a party upcoming, and it is currently 1:30 in the morning as of recording this. So yeah, not the greatest time. This isn't going to be a heavily edited video. It's just going to be a bit of Scuffed Q&A, me going through the questions, maybe a little bit of editing here and there, but I kind of doubt it because, again, it's 1:30 in the morning. This is just a video to get the weekly quota going, you know? I just got to talk and ramble. There's no script. It's just a bit of fun. So obviously, how did you get your name is the first question. My parents named me Kuba. That's my name, by the way. Why did you start uploading again? I'm not sure what he means by uploading again. Unless he's referring to... Let's have a look. Oh, cool, 1.36k. Awesome. Right, so we've got the channel. Because I did a lot of it. I've done videos for a long time. And they're mostly all terrible. Like, there's a few gems here and there, but mostly all terrible. It was kind of me playing around with editing. It was very much just learning stuff and trying stuff out. Like, if you look through, like, you can see there's some cool effects here and there in some videos. But yeah, so I assume he's referring to this hiatus. There was like a 2-year hiatus. I don't even remember this happening. I don't know, I kind of fell off uploading because it was just sort of, I was just sort of uploading it. Like, it was completely it was just a casual hobby of mine. It still is to this day, just a hobby. It's not like I'm trying to become like YouTube famous or whatever. It's literally just, I don't know, I had some footage, I uploaded it. But during this period right here, I was going through some more stuff in life. You know, stuff was complicated. I had to put something on the back burner, and I put my hobby, my YouTube, on the back burner. Came back, did like a rebirth years later, which I thought was kind of funny. I still think it's kind of funny. If you know like all the content prior, the rebirth of the channel has some good jokes in there. But then after that, after the rebirth of the channel, everything kind of started popping off like bit by bit. The VR Hypixel video, which I think it's quite funny. I think it's quite underrated. Beat Saber 360 mode, it came out like on like literally 5 minutes before I saw this or something like that, and I was like, oh, I'll quickly record it, have some friends around, we'll record a games of 360, it'll be fun. So this is kind of thrown together. But then yeah, obviously becoming a god, the big one that probably most of you guys are here from, then it just kind of kept going. I just kind of came back to it, and I thought, hey, might as well start with the hobby again. I matured a lot between those 2 years, and I guess the content's a lot better now. People are enjoying it a lot more, which is cool. People have personality, which is pretty dope. What we got next? He fell in love with MC. Why nerd? Well, Minecraft's a good game, all right. Minecraft's a good game, unless we're referring to MC gamer, in which case, trash tier. More Hypixel, yes. I'm sure there will be more Hypixel in the future. Just a bunch of random streams. Whenever I get bored, mainly. Whenever I can't be bothered to... Oh god, I've just realized I've got 10 notifications from the team chat. I should probably look at that. We're going to ignore that for now, guys. I'm going to pretend I'm not online. Look, it even says probably not active. So we're good. But what we got? Right, more Hypixel. Yeah, there will be definitely more Hypixel in the future. Why do I have a name? Well... Look, if you didn't have a name, what would people like refer to you as? Like think of the situation: you're sitting there in your house, and there's another guy sitting in your house, and then the postman comes in with a letter being like, "Yo, you." How the fuck you meant to know which one he's talking to? That's why you have a name. You guys have names. It's very simple. Why won't you accept my love? Well, listen, Matthew. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. Actually, it's definitely you. How did you start playing faction/modded factions? So actually, probably quite similarly to most people. Factions, it just kind of came naturally. I was playing obviously a lot of vanilla Minecraft, a lot of server stuff, and then obviously when it came to picking out servers, most of the big servers were faction servers. There was a plethora of them when the mod came out, or when the plugin came out in like 2014 from memory. And I kind of started playing then. I played with Aztec actually. I don't think he's online right now. No, I played with Aztec a lot, and we had the faction called Hounds, and we just played a bunch of factions together. I don't know, it was crazy. Like we do absolutely crazy hours. Like I put in pretty mad hours now, but back then it was literally just eat, sleep, go to school, play play factions, and then eventually factions kind of started a little bit. It got a bit boring, got a bit repetitive because the meta wasn't too elaborate back then. So I ended up switching to modded, and I kind of did that with the Yogscast doing their Tekkit Classic series. So I played a lot of Tekkit Classic at the time. Naturally, I ended up searching for a faction server after all my factions takeovers. Well, not takeover, just playing factions. And then becoming really, really good at Tekkit. Like, crazy good at Tekkit. But yeah, next question. Why not play Hypixel? I've already said I will. Why is Farm better at VCM than cheesebobi? I mean, I think... Oh, yeah, I even replied to that one. Remind me what the Void Kit gives you. Man doesn't have Void Kit, but he's got kits. He's over here talking trash, and he's got kits. Like, come on, guys. Like, give me some kits. Give me some kits. I actually might... Fun little thing. I might go back to Manicube, because I think my channel will qualify for YouTube rank now, and I've never played. I've never once in my lifetime of factions paid for a rank. So, I want to see what I'd be able to do with a rank. Like, if I was given actual perks, like, even on VCM, I have the YouTube rank, but it gives me 0 perks. It is purely cosmetic, which is how I like it, to be fair. But, like Manicube, having a rank and having kits would be really interesting for me. I've never done that before, so I would maybe be able to do a lot better. I mean, even without any kits, none of the people that we played with had kits, and we managed to get to top 7, I believe, was the peak, which was nuts. Or top 6, I think, actually. So that would be... So I think I might go back to that and use some kits. How did you decide to make the channel? Basically, a friend of mine wanted to... was getting into YouTube. It's just making, like... I don't think I ever saw a single one of his videos. I think we just talked about it, and he was like, oh yeah, I made a channel yesterday. And I was like, oh, cool. That's good. That's cool. And then I ended up going into that, and yeah, that's kind of how that happened. I ended up doing the same thing as a friend, because, you know, we all follow the trend. We all follow trends. And it was I had a previous channel which was tragic. It was like little skits that I made as a kid, and honestly, like, I think they had potential. I think they were good. I think I have one of them saved. I found it on my parents' computer. I never uploaded it. It's made in Windows Movie Maker, and it's me eating a sandwich with, like, the tiniest drop of, like, really hot sauce. I don't even know if it's really hot. It probably wasn't that hot. And it's me just, like, comically, like, just dying from this sauce. So, yeah, maybe I'll post that one day. Maybe. Is QnA Polish? Unknown. I think he's British. Maybe. Who knows? I'll save you the hassle. He's neither. Unknown. He's swole. That is apparently something that you guys believe. I don't think I'm that big, but yeah, I dropped that real life video. The which one was it? It was the oh yeah, my morning routine video. And I didn't think much of it. There was like a throwaway joke of me flexing in the mirror, And you guys were just like, you guys were all over that. You guys were just like, I remember the Discord would just be like, why, wait, cheesebobi is buff? I thought he was going to be twig. And I'm like, all right, cool. I used to be a lot buffer. But now I'm at an okay level. I'm getting back into it, you know. The gyms are opening back up. I can go work out. It's been good. I've been getting back into shape. I need to do more running. Running takes so much effort though. Tom from the VR video, he keeps telling me to do running, and I want to do running, but Tom, I can't. Tom, it's so boring. Tom, it's so boring. He says like, oh, after a month you'll be good, but Tom, that's a month of that's 30 days of running, Tom. I don't want to do that, Tom. Man's telling me to freaking run. Even if he isn't, I'm pretty confident he currently okay, right, cool, whatever. He's on questions. Lives in India. Oh God. My PC is vaccinated. Yeah. Might have 5G access. I don't know, man. Do you have a Twitch? I do have a Twitch. Let me pull that up. Twitch. I have a Twitch, but I haven't used it. Realistically speaking, I should probably stream to Twitch. I do have a Twitch, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'll actually stream to Twitch. Should I stream to Twitch? You guys can comment down below, and to be fair, if you guys think I should stream to both YouTube or Twitch, or just Twitch itself, that'd be, because I guess with Twitch you can actually get like support, like people can donate, which I mean, I don't expect anybody to donate, but like I guess that's an option, because it's more than YouTube. I don't think YouTube offers that for quite a while, so I guess that's a reason I could do Twitch. What am I doing with my life? Kuba, answer me. Joseph, it's very simple, all right? You're currently in a confused state of mind, okay? You don't know what's happening in life. Life is just kind of passing you by. Every day seems like it's getting shorter and shorter. You know that days are made up from long and short memories. So for example, let's say you're going on holiday, yeah? You're going on holiday and your flight's delayed. Your flight's delayed. Like a 1 day delay, 24-hour delay. That is a huge delay. During that moment, time feels so slow. That is a huge chunk of time, slow AF. But then, you go on that holiday, the whole week of the holiday flies by, absolutely flies by, and you come back home, but then, a few weeks later, when you think back, you don't remember how long that wait was. Like, you know it was 24 hours. Objectively, you know it was 24 hours. But it doesn't feel that long in your head. It feels short. It's a short memory. The long stuff feels like the holiday. The holiday, you did stuff. You were in another country. You did other stuff. You went and took a good, nice break. It's the memory that is the long memory. And even though it feels short in the moment, it's the long memory. So what are you doing with your life, Joseph? You're having too many short memories. You're doing too many things, like browsing the TV, browsing YouTube. That just ends up being remembered as short memories. There's your answer, Joseph. You got this, man. Get out there. To lose a frog in your house, where would the frog be hiding? Oh, it would definitely be hiding in Lava L3T's room. Fun fact, Lava actually lives with me. He's my roommate. Yeah, that man's bedroom. It's an absolute. The frog would definitely be in there. Probably dead from eating chocolate or something. I don't know. It seems about right. Kuba, how did you get your name? I was named. I was named by my parents. Kuba, by the way, and this name, all that, blah blah blah. If a hot dog eats a hot dog, is the hot dog considered a cannibal? So what I'm getting here is, because a hot dog can't eat, it's a hot dog. So I'm assuming there's meant to be a space here. So it's a hot dog. So it's a dog that is on fire eating a hot dog. And since the hot dog is probably made of dog, if it's a poor hot dog, yeah, that'll be cannibalism. Yep. Yep, skipping that. Will you actually reply to any of these? Yeah, I mean, honestly, after everybody started putting all these questions in, I was like, God damn it, I'm actually gonna have to reply at some point. Maybe one day when I need a filler video. Oh wait, hey, that day's arrived. How did you start playing factions? Well, I went over that before with Aztec mainly. I started playing factions. It was, I don't know, we just kind of enjoyed bullying people. We enjoyed being the little shits that we were, running in, picking on all these older players and just wrecking ass. I think, yeah, it was fun. Like, I don't know, we had just a bunch of random faction servers that we just went on and dominated. We were banned from a lot of them. We ended up getting banned from a lot of them, which is especially Tekkit. Like me, during my Tekkit phase, I was banned on so many Tekkit servers. Just because it was just, like, you guys think I'm overpowered now? Tekkit Classic is where Tekkit Classic, I'm an absolute maniac. In my peak of Tekkit Classic, I remembered every single recipe off by heart. I didn't need to use the too many items even once. It was just all in my head. Like, I had it calculated down to the amount of diamonds I needed, like, for certain, like, for things. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of just played with friends, really. It was kind of the big servers at the time, so yeah, I joined that. It was either that or prison servers, and listen, I'm not playing no prison server, right? It ain't happening. Yeah, honestly, what might be interesting is doing a video with Aztec. Like, doing a video with him, just discuss how we got into factions. Because I'm sure he remembers probably a lot more than me. Because I'm forgetful. So I'm sure he's actually probably got some good stories about our faction past, which I won't even remember. So that might be interesting. That video, comment down below. There's going to be a lot of comment down below. So I'm going to get so many comments from this. The YouTube engagement is going to be amazing. You guys better comment. You guys better answer every one of these questions, please. We all know that the retention time of this video is going to be dead. I just want the comments, man. We're going to need that engagement. We ever do more Hypixel content? Why are you repeating yourself, Darren? Yes, I will. I mean, I survived. Watch me. Blah 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 blah. What is it? P. Blah 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 blah. How did you get your name? Well, my parents were born, so I don't know. My parents were born, and then I was born from my parents, and my parents went, "Aight, this kid, he's called QnA now," and I'm like, "Cool." That's my name, by the way. How did you get the name cheesebobi? Well, that's I know. I am well aware that all of you are asking cheesebobi. Like every time you guys said, I'm well aware it was about cheesebobi, but I knew this question was coming up, so I just kind of wanted to infuriate everybody. Anyway, how do you get the name cheesebobi? Well, that friend that got me into YouTube in the first place, we were like really close mates, and he was called Thomas, and he made a channel called Cheesy Fred. So I made cheesebobi. That's probably true. You can't prove it. So, you know, have fun deciphering whether that's actually true or not. Because I could be lying. You have no idea. I might have just literally looked at cheese and went, haha, that's funny. Or maybe it's an acronym for something else. Don't worry about it. You guys don't need to know about anything. It's all good. How often do you answer questions of people? Quick. Man, I was just going to do it in a QA video like this, man. I don't know, man. It happens. Why is the sky blue? Oh, I think I answered this. Yeah, the light of the sun is diffused. Blue scatters more, making it seem blue. Yeah, basically, blue light diffuses like a little bit less or more. I don't remember. It's science in it. Science in it. I think there's also a theory that like, water reflects slightly, but that's unlikely because the water doesn't really reflect in that way. I mean, technically it does, but also, like, it also diffuses the light just like clouds and, like, the atmosphere layer, so it also makes it why it's blue. So that's why water and sky is blue. I know that sounds crazy. Honestly, just read this. This is probably easier to read. Random, maybe 2K. Oh, yeah, I was asking whether I should make this a 2K special or random video, and people said random video. Lil just messaged me as well. Oh, no, he knows. Lil needs his dad back. Let's get personal with a video about that. Jesus. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need to work on that one. I think that's gonna have to be that's a side quest. That's a side quest. Next time that a video is delayed, it's a little. I'm working on the side quest. All right, everybody. If I don't upload, like next week or like I miss a week, spam Little. It's Little's fault. It's Little's fault for making search for his dad. Like I'm just saying. How did you decide to make a YT channel? I just decided to make one. I don't know. It seemed fun. I wanted a place to just throw silly stuff up. Luckily, I didn't throw anything really stupid up. I mean, I did delete that channel and make a new channel, but that was more just because like the jokes were a bit cringe. But it wasn't anything bad. Like I didn't go out there and say anything that would get me cancelled. I don't think. I don't think I did. Alright, why can I smell colours? I bought some brownies from a crackhead, but that's not part of my question, so why can I smell colours? Well, it's very obvious you're thinking of an orange, dude. Like I know it's really confusing, but the colour orange is not the fruit orange. You see? You understand? Orange is not orange. The orange taste thing, the thing you can smell, is orange. But then there's the color orange. I know it's an easy mistake to make, and also like, come on, why are you getting your personal life in here? Like, come on, man, like, calm it. Respond to the OG. I already did. Why don't I feel happy anymore? Oh boy. Oh, let's crack the old neck. Well, obviously there was the whole short-term memory thing, like the fact that when you look back at your memories and the things that you do all kind of meld into one, become a short memory, meaning that you're living a bunch of short memories, meaning that you're not happy anymore. From that's usually a big one. The fact that you started a fan club over Psy, probably not the best decision in your life, quite frankly. Like, come on, if you're gonna make a fan club over somebody, at least make it be Monos. Come on, man. At least make it be Monos. But yeah, actually no, Psy's actually pretty great, so fair enough. He is a world champ, I can't argue with that. Psy's pretty dope. I'm just trying to discredit him, man. I'm trying to start a campaign against him. Anyway, I don't know, man. But who is Joe? I don't know, man. Seems like, Joe, oh, who's Joe? Let me think. Oh, wait. Oh, I got it. I know it. I got it, boys. It's Joe Swanson! Anyway, what is your reason for making videos for crackheads like us? Honestly, I don't know why you guys watch my content. I don't think it's that great. People, like, all my, like, friends and Tom, aka my lover, friend, and you guys seem to tell me that it's really good, and you guys seem to say I'm underrated, which is crazy. Actually, I had a bigger YouTuber tell me the other day that I'm underrated and I should have at least as many subs as him, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty fucking dope. I don't know, it feels cool. So there's a part of that which is like, kind of fuels my ego a bit, because we all know that my ego is, enormous and definitely not an act at all. I mean, to be fair, there is an element of acting to it, but there's also an element of truth. Okay, like, look, I'll admit I'm a bit of a narcissist at some points, but look, it happens, man. But yeah, I don't know. I like entertaining you guys. It's fun. I like giving to a community that enjoys the content. Like, the amount of people that I've met now, the amount of you guys that have just given me cool servers to play on and given me stuff to do, and like the community that we've made, it's amazing. I really like it. I really enjoy it. Obviously, like, the larger we grow in scale, like, the community feel will always get lost. Unfortunately, like it'll be insane. Like, I don't know. I'm sure I'll gladly look back at this exact video and look at all these people here and just be like, damn, I remember when we were smaller. I don't think we're gonna grow that crazy, to be honest. I don't think the channel's gonna go super big, but like even if we eventually, like, 5 years down the line, hit 10K or something, like, it'll be pretty nutty. Like, that'll be a lot of people, and it'll be kind of crazy to keep track of community that big, What is your... why are you so buff? Like, actually, whoa, dude. Well, I was actually really quite fat when I was... Well, no, when I was really young, I was extremely skinny. Like, extremely skinny. I grew up in poorer conditions. I'm not gonna say like super poor or anything, because it wasn't too. It was poorer. Yeah, like, I don't know. I was really skinny. I was really fast at running as well at the time, and I was really skinny. But end up moving, and it just to a different country entirely, and it kind of went downhill from there. Like, sweets and stuff were cheaper. We were earning more money. We could afford. I was allowed to have sweets. and it just kind of went from there. I got really really fat, quite frankly. I wasn't too happy about it. Like a few years down the line, I sort of just looked down and I was like, yo, I am really 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 not happy with this. Like I just felt so bad. I remember the thing that really kicked it off. There's a TV show Arrow, and there's an actor in it called Stephen Amell, and I think objectively speaking, Stephen Amell has like the one of the best, like when he's like proper worked out, he's got one of the best physiques when it comes to just general round. Like he's strong, he's got endurance, he's got everything. Like I think it's like a nice goal to aim for. It's nothing crazy like Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything, but I think it's a nice goal to aim for. And I remember watching like a workout clip on YouTube from him, and it was like put to the Hall of Fame song by The Script, and it was, I don't know, something just in me just cracked. I just felt so shit about myself. Like it honestly just absolutely awful, and that motivation just kind of kicked in. I remember I went on like a few mile bike ride. I just biked. I think I ended up going to Aztec's house after it as well. I just biked and then just ended up going to his house, and it was just I don't know, it was just a mad adventure. Like from there, I just kind of kept expanding. I started going to like my school gym. I ended up going like after school, just doing random shit, just trying to get a little bit stronger, and it was good. I was getting some decent results, but it was going very slowly. And then I got really lucky. One of my dad's friends ended up being like a proper bodybuilder. So they were like, "Hey, do you want to come over and we'll teach you some stuff?" Obviously, there was probably some supplements involved in their training. I can't deny that. Obviously, it's possible. However, obviously, I never took any of that. That was never any. Even if I was offered it, I would never take that. That's not my style. But even when using supplements as a bodybuilder and all that, like, you still have to know what you're doing. Like, even if you inject yourself with steroids, you're not just going to get huge. You have to know what you're doing. And these guys, trust me, they looked like they knew what they were doing. And evidently, they taught me well enough to the point where you guys think I'm buff. So, yeah. Like, I did that. I ended up going into a bunch of different sports after that, including Israeli and Special Forces. I learned Krav Maga. I did just a bunch of stuff. Swimming. I'm a qualified lifeguard. Open water diving. Yeah, nuts. It was just a bunch of different stuff that I did, and it expanded and went pretty crazy, to be honest. So yeah, that's kind of how it went. I just kind of got really buff. Now I've fallen down. I had 2 operations that put me out of commission for months and months. Like, I mean, like, well, that's probably combined, probably about a year or more. So I lost a lot of motivation in that time, but I'm clawing back at it, and I'm breaking through again, and it feels awesome. So I guess that's how. As long as I feel awesome, I guess I'll be buff. That's kind of the thing. What is your FA, bruh? I'm not finished it. You mean saying favorite kind of tea? No. I don't. What? This conversation has actually just confused me. It's so confusing. My favorite tea is Lipton, I think, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty basic. Lipton's fine. But I do put like honey and lemon in it. No milk. Like, come on, don't be an animal. What's your name, by the way? It's Cuba. That's my boy. That's me, Cuba. By the way, hello. How many times are we gonna say Cuba? By the way, if somebody puts a counter like below in the comments and replies with every time I say Cuba, that's my name, by the way, or like a variant of that, I will be impressed. I mean, I won't go check, but I will be impressed. Are all the people you videos just alt accounts? What is your IP, home address, personal phone number, mother's maiden name, first pet's name, and banking information? 1.1.1.1. Go fuck yourself, street. I'm running out of funny things to say. 696969. That always works, right? The funny number. Mother's maiden name is actually what her name is now, I think. I don't think she changed her maiden name, so there you go. First pet's name is Fluffball, I think. And then banking information is unavailable at this time. Please call back later. What is your daily calorie intake? Oh god, right. Jesus, right. So when... It depends what I'm doing. It really depends. When I'm obviously wanting to bulk up, it's like you can ask Lava, you can ask Aztec. My appetite is insane. I eat so much food. Like, casually eat a 14-inch pizza to myself. And not like just like a bare pizza. Like, it's covered in toppings. I will eat it. No problem. Like, absolutely no problem. Instantly down. Chill. So yeah, that's kind of nutty. But yeah, like even then I'll eat more on top of that. I'll eat like garlic bread and everything like everyone. So it's nuts. But like, eat as much as mine's higher. Whenever I'm obviously cutting down, I do cut down less. The way that I eat when I'm trying to eat less and cut down weight is I just eat the exact same stuff that I eat normally, because I don't eat sugar, I don't drink Coke, I don't do any of that, unless it's like a party going on, in which case I do. But other than that, I really don't touch any of that stuff. So I mostly eat fairly decently. Like, obviously McDonald's and all that, but like, it's really, as long as the sugar intake isn't that bad, you can kind of get away with it. It's not too bad. So yeah, my daily calorie intake it's a lot, a lot to maintain. But when I'm buffing up, it's a lot. Like, then it's really insane. Then it's like easily. Ooh, if I'm really pushing it, like for one meal, I could probably do like 14-inch pizza, or 16-inch pizza, I guess. Yeah, which is obviously like more than 14 inches. So yeah, that's pretty nice. But when I'm cutting down, it's kind of what an average person would eat, because obviously my body, like, I'm a little bit bigger. I do more exercise, so I don't need to eat. I don't need to eat as little as most people do. So I still eat a lot even when I'm cutting down, but it's just kind of like the average level. Why name cheesebobi, and how do you come up with a catchphrase? My name's Cool, by the way. Well, I've answered the first half, but then catchphrase. The catchphrase, honestly, I don't know what came over me. It was in. I do believe it was Becoming a God. That was the first one.
Furnace to do that. So now that we had our hammer, we could.
I really don't even remember when I said it, but I'm pretty sure it's in this video somewhere. Is the first time that I said it. I just don't know where. Oh god, it's gonna be a nightmare if I ever want to do like a supercut of all the Kuba, by the ways. That's another one for the counter. Whatever. But I think it's just kind of interesting, because as much as I think cheesebobi is quite a unique name. I think it's quite catchy. I think it's got an element of interest to it, but I don't really like I'm completely fine. People call me cheese and people call me cheesebobi. It's cool. I like it. But I mean, Kuba's a cool name. I don't know. I saw a name. And then I was like, well, I guess people don't know who I'm referring to if I just say Kuba. So I added that's my name, by the way. And then I don't know. I thought it was catchy. I thought it was quite funny in that first time I did it. And then after that, I just started introducing it, and then now I pretty much do it in every single video. And if I ever skip a video, I put it in the description. So I'm pretty sure it's always omnipresent on every video after God, after like the God one. If not, tell me and I will fix that, hopefully. So yeah, that's kind of how I came up with that. I had a stroke reading that. Okay, well, clearly something was edited there. How did you get the name Kua? Parents named me. How did I get my name? Your parents named you. I mean, that's a pretty dope name. I'll admit, Thomas the thermonuclear bomb. Could you imagine being called that? Could you imagine? You're just writing out an exam form. You're just putting in your name. Thomas, yep, normal. Your surname's like, I don't know, Slavovsky or something, or fucking Smith, or Zomberik. And then you just put in your last name, and then you're like, oh god, I'm gonna have to fit in my the thermonuclear bomb in the middle name section. Jesus. How did I get my name? Well, Psy is a legend, so you naturally named yourself after the Psy, and you're a fan, and you're a champ supporter, you know? You're bad at bowling, yeah, cringe. Rick and Morty spoilers, blah 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 blah. I probably missed some questions there, maybe, I don't know. Alright. How you got your name? Jesus, everybody just keeps repeating the same question, don't they? Nobody reads. He ate a full wheel of cheese and nearly died from a heart attack from it. That's a great backstory. 10 out of 10. Nearly died from a heart attack. The only way to save myself was to become a cyborg. There you go. That's the unofficial backstory. I might have to change that later, so it's unofficial for now. So he's American. Oh boy. Nobody get offended by that. How are you, Cuba? I'm doing good. I feel good. Honestly, like I've been vibing. It's been fun. I've had a lot on my plate. The bathroom renovation's been going on for like the past like 3 weeks, and it's been busy. But hey, I'm here. I'm doing things. It's been fun. Also, it's 2 in the morning. This is such a long video. I'm just gonna have to upload this whole video unedited. Maybe like a couple edits at the beginning, but Jesus, this is gonna be a long video. What are the plans for the future of the... I should have did this as a live stream. I didn't do this as a live stream. What are the plans for the future of the channel? Well, obviously, I want to do more modded content. Obviously, taking over servers and stuff, it's fun, it's great, but it's really time-consuming. Like, it is so inefficient, and like, even though it gets insane views, like, the views I get from them are insane. The amount of time I have to spend doing them is nutty. Like, sure, I can maybe crank out if I probably dedicate in like a week, but like, I don't want to ruin like the rest of my life because I'm just sitting there dedicating to factions. Like, I need to go to the gym, man. Like, I need to stay in shape. So it takes me a little bit of time. So I'm not shifting away from it because obviously it's a big part of the channel and it's great. But I do want to do more content. I do this content like this, like essentially filler content that is just me and my personality. And it's great because even this content gets a lot of views and a lot of traction and you guys enjoy it, which is dope. Like, I really like that you guys just enjoy it. Like, obviously most of people here are here for the modded faction stuff, and that it clearly shows in the views and how many people click on the videos. But all of my videos, including videos like this, usually have a really high retention time anyway. So you guys are dope. You guys seem to be enjoying me. So that's kind of what's the plan. It's whatever I come up with. Because I really don't go in to each week knowing what I'm going to make. I just kind of wing it in the week, and it usually works out. Any big projects coming up? Well, I am currently taking over another server, and there was like a bit of a rivalry thing going on. But then that ended pretty quickly, and now there's like hints that something bigger could be happening. So it's very interesting, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing there. So there is quite a big project coming up. I've got a few other big projects that I'm considering doing. So maybe keep an eye out for that, including like a boys channel. I thought it would be interesting to make like a channel for me and the boys. Because, I mean, we're partying like today. Yep, 2 in the morning, so it's today. So I might do some clips from that. We might record some clips from that. Maybe start a separate channel just to have some fun. Like, that's just a completely like throwaway channel for right now. Just throw up some clips and have a bit of fun. Maybe I double upload, but I don't know. I think a channel with me and the boys would be quite fun because we get up to some shenanigans. Let me tell you, we do some crazy stuff. Any plans for a collab with another modded YouTuber? Yes, actually, there is a plan. I'm not gonna say who it is, but they are much bigger than me. They're about they've got like about 40k subscribers, and they have contacted me. They went down and contacted me and were like, "Yo, you want to do a collab?" And they're looking to find a server that we can both play on or do something. If he comes up with any ideas that need me, or if I come up with anything that needs him, we've kind of got that communication line open, which is dope. So yeah, there is some potential for that. How so buff? I explained that earlier, so I guess that's explained. How do you get such an awesome banner? Well, Monos, who just happens to be an artist and thumbnail maker and an artist and profile maker and banner maker. I don't know. So some fool fucking sent me one, and I was like, haha, I'll take that. How's like being a dad? I'm not a dad. I don't have a son, I think. Do I have a son? If I have a son, I'm being very neglectful. Those are my questions, okay? Yes, I would like to know how one gets such a great banner. Yeah, it's Monos, guys. It's Monos. He makes banners. He makes awesome stuff. He made Deadpool's profile picture. He made some fan art in the fan art channel. It's dope. Just support this guy. If you guys want something made, contact this guy. Pay him, though. Come on, you gotta pay him. He doesn't ask for payment, but come on. At least send him something. Man deserves it. Maybe someone here knows. Yeah, I really like it. But Kuba, that's my name by the way, continues video. Iconic lines. I'm glad that's become an iconic. I really like the fact that I can say Kuba and then usually somebody responds with that's your name by the way or something like that. Or people leave comments with Kuba, that's your name by the way and stuff like I really like that that's becoming like kind of a brand of the channel. Like, listen, if I ever make merch, I think the first merch is literally just gonna have to be a custom T-shirt where it's that's like your name, and then it's that's my name by the way. Like that's gotta be a brand, right? That's gotta be a thing that we do. I think that would be kind of fun for like a first merch drop if we ever get to the point where we can merch drop. How do you get the name cheesebobi? I explained that before, even though it might be a lie. I don't know. You tell me. How did you come up with a catchphrase? My name is Kuba, by the way. I answered that too. Thoughts on elk pizza? Elk? Isn't that... Oh. Yeah, well, I've never specifically eaten elk. But I have eaten venison, so deer. And I quite liked it. It's quite chewy, but it's nice. And I imagine that, quite sliced up neatly on a pizza, would be quite good. So that's my statement on that. He ate a pound of cheese, that's his blah blah blah, whatever. What gave you the idea to try and bring back modded factions? Not much, because modded factions, I don't know even what that means, but modded factions, I did try and bring back, and it's not like I'm bringing it back, it's more the fact that it came back. Like, Minecraft blew up again. It's, right, the way I've always seen Minecraft is it's a wave. Like, when you play Minecraft and you're into it, you're on a wave. You will have a wave going up where you love Minecraft, you play it constantly, and then that wave drops down, and you no longer want to play Minecraft, and then it goes back up, and you want to play again, and it's constantly waving up and down. And I genuinely believe that it's on a wave on the YouTube platform, and like all the servers and everything, an up and down wave. I think in however many years' time, Minecraft will be low again, and then it'll raise back up like a wave. So I think that's quite kind of interesting. It's like a sine graph, and I think it just goes up and down. And well, yeah, it was up, and modded faction servers came back with it, smaller ones at the time. And I went on, had some fun, and I recorded it. And yeah, it's kind of history at this point. It just kind of worked out to being a fun video. And yeah, like I think if Minecraft didn't rise back up at that time, and I didn't find the modded faction server, because for years I would search for modded faction servers, I couldn't find anything. Like, no matter what I searched, it just wouldn't come up with anything useful. But then I actually found one, which was Infamy Modern Warfare. I went on, and I retroactively and somewhat recorded actively the video, and I made it. And yeah, so that's I guess technically I'm bringing back modded factions, since I'm kind of getting like a community together. Where I'm pretty sure if I were to release a modded faction server, I would get quite decent numbers, which is pretty cool to think about. So that might be a big project in the future, but that'll have to be like years down the line, most likely. When does Kura upload, like, schedule? Because it seems like random day every week. It is completely random which day of the week. Sometimes I'll upload early, sometimes I'll upload late, sometimes I won't upload at all. I aim to have weekly videos. Obviously, each week it can't be a huge modded factions video, because those are hard to produce and they take a mental toll, you know? It's hard to edit. But it is fun, and I do that. So I do try and aim for at least weekly, but bi-weekly is usually what I say, just to cover myself. When can we play together? I don't know. Next time Lexi invites me to do something. I don't know, man. Can you play the guitar? I cannot play the guitar. I would love to be able to play guitar. I would love to be able to play the guitar and play piano. That would be like, I think those two things. I think piano more than guitar, to be honest. I think piano is more dramatic, more cool. Like, I feel cooler playing a piano. Like guitar's like, pretty much everybody can play the guitar. That's such a lie. Not everybody can play the guitar. It's a very hard skill. It's just like, piano seems fun. I like piano. I think piano would be cool. So that's my video on that. Will you DM me banana bread? Once this video is finished, I will DM you banana bread. If I remember. How do I get so sexy like you, Gooba? You simply don't. His natural sexiness is something that not even the gods themselves can give. Here's a question, Kuba. That's your name, by the way. See, I love that. How did you get your bullshit modern MC knowledge and skills that made you mad training to achieve such levels of power? Oh boy. Okay. Well, it's definitely not all learned from Sai. To be fair, no, Sai's taught me some things though. I can't deny that. I've definitely learned some tricks from Sai. I've learned some tricks from loads of people. So there is an element of getting friends and people telling you some tricks because you can't know everything. But obviously, people tell you stuff and it's useful and it's good to keep note. But my general abilities in modded came from the fact that I've played Minecraft for so long. In order to be good at modded, you have to be good at vanilla. So you know what ground you're on. Like, if you don't have a foundation, you don't have modded. If you have foundation and you know what's capable in vanilla, then you can expand into modded and do really, really well. Because you know what you have to do, you know what you want to do, and you just use modded items, you find a way in modded to make it work. The other thing is, since I've been playing for so long, I've been playing since mods are essentially a thing. I remember back in the day when I used to play with mods before Forge even existed. Back in the day, we used to use mod loader, and it was a bunch of different files that you had to throw into your Minecraft files. Like, you had to go in and physically edit them, throw in this weird jar file, and then mods would just give you a bunch of random files, and you'd have to add them. So it's like different assets and stuff, and you'd have to manually add them into the Minecraft game. And I did that. I did that all the time. Like, I was basically making mod packs when all I could do was throw in files. And trust me, when an error occurs between mods, when you just throw in random files into your Minecraft jar, it's a nightmare. Trying to pull out that data so it no longer bloody crashes is insanely difficult. I'm so glad that Forge ended up coming around, making like life way easier. Like, it's less configurable, I guess, now, but Forge it's a necessity. Like, it's so nice to have Forge now. So obviously, since I've been playing for so long, I've kind of developed with the mods. Like, as the mods developed, I would play them, learn them, and they were obviously a lot simpler at the time. And then they would expand and grow bigger. But then as long as you had that base knowledge of mods, like I said, the foundation, like, it was like building a new foundation. It's like, I now know roughly what mods are capable of. In general, if you give me a tech mod, I know what roughly the tech mods can do. So any tech mod you throw at me, I can probably advance decently well based on no knowledge or like no research. So my recommendation is genuinely playing Tekkit Classic. Tekkit Classic is a 1.2.5 mod pack. Ancient, really, really old. Very annoying to play now because there's some quirks that you just don't approve of. But that being said, it is extremely fun still. It is one of the best packs, and it is simple. There is some crazy, absolutely crazy stuff in there, extremely complicated. But generally speaking, it is a lot simpler than most mod packs nowadays. You play that, you learn it well, like I did, to the point where I memorized every fucking recipe. You are good at modded. Like, you learn all this stuff, you learn all these skills. It's just stuff you develop. I remember that, Aztec will be able to confirm this, I remember that in school, we were doing physics lessons quite early on, and all of the answers, me and him pretty much already knew. Like, they were like asking us about geothermal generators and stuff, and like we were young when they were like asking us this, and me and him knew the answers to everything because we played Tekkit Classic. So not only did it help us in modded stuff, it literally helped us in real life. Like, it was like, the more skill sets that you pick up in life and in Minecraft and in general, the better you do better. That's my standpoint. So yeah, like, I recommend learning all the little mods, learning a bunch of random stuff from mods, learning a mod pack, just a simple mod pack. Start simple and build on it. As long as you know your simples, you'll be golden. And obviously, just, yeah, it just kind of developed, it snowballs from there for me. And as far as I remember, yeah, that's pretty much all the top pick, all the questions. This has been a lot longer than I thought. I'd crank out these questions in like 20 minutes max. It's been way longer. I'm sorry for this long video. I really doubt a lot of you made it to the end. Probably just skipped past some of the questions, but I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad you watched it. I hope you enjoyed. I will be seeing you guys next week.